Hello everyone and welcome into yet another live stream, and today, hello everyone, hi, welcome to the MAKiT Airlines trademark pending. That's today, yeah. I'm sorry, I haven't drank any coffee today. I'm just running on a manic high because I said to myself yesterday that I should do something today, and I did. So good for me. Hi, the brah. Oh, brah, come on. That nickname, brah. I'm funny. Alright. Hi, Happy. There we go. Hi, welcome. MAKiT Airlines. I'm riding today. No, well, I'm driving. We won't be riding though. Or maybe we will be. We'll see. If I press resume, which one will we resume? Ah, I see. We get to pick. Okay. I think having fun. 2 flies in progress, yeah. I think that's the one. I'm pretty certain. Alright, well, let's pick that one. How'd you decide to go full-time streaming? I'm not streaming full-time, not even close, I wish. I am streaming every day, but... Why do we have an untitled spacecraft on our recover? Bill, what are you doing over there? Okay, so where are we? What stage of game? We have aviation, we have advanced rocketry, and what are missions? We have temperature, icy, and test the coupler on escape trajectory. So here's the thing. First of all, administration building. Ooh, we have some finance stuff, right? Unpaid research program. We can just get science for a reputation. Well, I guess that's what it is for, isn't it? It's for turning stuff around. That makes sense. We can also take this, which takes 5% reputation. Okay, so right, you can sell our reputation, which is tempting. We would need some money. Hi there, Mr. Bess. We can't see your screen. Oh, I see. That makes sense. Since I'm not sharing it, now I am. Sounds like it's a cave sometimes. Really? It's actually a pretty full office, I would say. It's a pretty full office. Okay. Here's the thing. What I would like to do... That's a good question. What should I do? I can fly to the moon. I can't go back though. It's a one-way trip for now. Oh, we don't have some of these unlocked, which means we're playing on hard mode too. Or maybe not. Why are these stuck? Oh, because we need to start a thing. There we go. Never mind. I think we might be on Z. What should we do then? We have 2 missions. Neither one of them is great. I'm going to the moon. No, I mean, I am able to go to the moon, but only as a pod. So I can only send a pod to the moon. I can't send anything else. So if we send someone to the moon, they can't really come back. However, we do have a mission which says... And we take, okay, let's take this. This is MAKiT's incorporated flying doohickey. And the problem we have with this spacecraft is that we max out the parts. Don't try to land the moon, try to get the moon's orbit and back, no landing. How would that help my situation? The comedy calculation, working physics, you said 1 divided by 0. If you multiply infinity with 0, it equals to 0. There are so many things to unpack their comedy calculations. First of all, I got so many comments telling me that 1 divided by 0 is undefined. And I mean, yeah, it is. It is undefined. That's why I didn't assume that 1 divided by 0 is defined as infinity, because it's not. So many comments. Oh my goodness. Second of all, if you multiply infinity with 0 is equals 0, is that actually true? I did not know that. Okay. Going back to our space, or well, aircraft, however. The problem we're having with this aircraft right now is that we're lacking parts, which means we would need to remove the back wheels, then pop all of this off, then add coupling, which is a coupler like this, set it back, and then add in... where is it? Parachute on the top. The problem is... this should be functional, this should be pretty decent. We should be able to go forward, we should be able to measure the temperatures, two of them, and we should be able to get back. The problem is, we don't have back wheels. What game is this? Well, this is Kerbal Space Program. A game which has space in the name, even though we're not flying into space, we're just flying around in a plane with no back wheels, because we don't have enough parts. Do you think that sometime in the future we'll discover 1 divided by 0 is not defined? It's undefined. But no, because we have a pretty solid proof that it's undefined. Mainly the fact that if you take a limit from the positive side of 1 divided by 0, you get infinity. If you take a limit from negative side, you get negative infinity. Which would mean that a limit of 1 divided by 0 is negative infinity and infinity at the same time, or in other words, undefined. I am oversimplifying in the bit, but we have a pretty solid proof that it's undefined. Maybe we'll discover some sort of use for 1 divided by 0, but it's pretty unlikely. Do we need back wheels? I mean, let's be real. Right, what are even back wheels for? Who needs back wheels? Line primary ring, move it closer to the primary ring. No. Now, let's try it. This will be tricky. Mainly because we don't have back wheels, did I mention that already? Be scraping the ground ever so slightly. Yep. Okay. This will go well. Yeah. What could possibly go wrong? Let's try it. Okay, well, not... okay, all of these have the same action. That's wrong. Stage, whatever you want to call it. Okay. Okay, okay. Let's try it again. Are we adding back wheels? We cannot add back wheels. We don't have enough parts to add back wheels, unfortunately. We can add a single wheel on the front and the back. We can do that. But that feels just as unstable. Make it a bicycle. Precisely my idea. This is 30 parts, which is the maximum of our hangar can allow. Okay, once again, make it. How about you don't start just by pressing space and instead you just move them to alter separate stage, because then it will work, hopefully. What could possibly go wrong? Oh, we're already starting sideways. That's great. That's great news. Okay. I can make it happen. I can make it happen. I can make it. I can make it. I have an idea. I have a plan, everyone. 13 days, 19 hours, and 36 minutes. Yeah. Exactly. I am also waiting for Satisfactory. How am I supposed to sleep at night knowing that Satisfactory is coming out at night? And it's not out yet. Okay. Oh, too much. Okay, so that was too much. Okay, almost got it. Almost, I can make it. I can make it. A MAKiT for a freezing game would be great. You mean Frostpunk? So am I. Actually, Frostpunk releases, I think, 2 weeks after Satisfactory. Capsule give on less sensitive response system. I don't really need less sensitive. I just need luck. On the very beginning, when we were still speeding up, it is pretty mild. Okay, but if you press E instead of Q, then that's not gonna work. Got it. Okay. Any tips for Blender? Animate a lot. Just try new things. Try to push yourself further each time. Then eventually you'll just start making really impressive animations. I can make it, alright? When releases, if you have absolutely left over time of the ability. You mean Frostpunk 2? I already bought Frostpunk 2 when the release date was set for a month ago. I've been waiting for that game for a really long time. Okay, let's try it. F12 for seeing aerodynamic forces if you are not stationary. Is that really true? Why, Mr. Best, why do you just keep mentioning obvious stuff when you could be mentioning cool stuff like these? Why did it already blow? Okay, that doesn't... Okay. It means work well. It's fine, Sodium. It's fine. I'm not gonna force anyone to watch my streams. They are literally every day, so, you know, just join them whenever you feel like it. Colorblind is so weird. I mean, just see colors, not that hard. Precisely. Those colorblind people, am I right? Just see colors. Well, there's just blind people in general. Just see. I'm thinking 11 levels I'm gonna commit. I don't know what 11 levels means, but I believe in you. If you want to only use 2 wheels, add them on the wings. The wings should be on the com. But can I do it with only 2 wheels? Because if I add 1 wheel right here, 1 wheel right here, won't the tail go down? You don't need those rectangle wings. Krish, no one asked. Maybe you don't have to force people to watch, but they should. Precisely! Listen, I'm not gonna force anyone to watch my live streams. I mean, if they want the bad things for them to happen, it's their choice. I'm thinking maybe... I have one more... No, that's not a good idea. I have another idea. That idea is called trying to succeed. But do you need the decoupler? I mean, yeah, because, you know, the parachute won't be enough for the entire plane. So I kind of need to decouple the plane before. Unless it will be? Will it be? It might be. Or maybe it won't be. Ah. Okay, let's try it again. I don't need to take a screenshot. Alright. Oh, okay, that's too much. That's way too much. What if you slam the rest of the plane but the cockpit survives? Because you're a genius! You're a genius. That is something that I could do. We don't need a decoupler. Wait, we want one wheel on the front, one wheel on the back. The front to be higher, so we want one wheel on the back. Like this. There we go. And I'm keeping the parachute for the sake of surviving more. Okay. That was interesting. I'm sorry. Roll again? I can counter that. I can counter that. Yeah, that's all I need to do. I just need to counter that. How hard could that possibly be? Oh, okay. Pretty hard, I see. When we start turning, the fin turns even more. Makes sense. Let's fix it. It didn't sound like it's like a jump scare. I mean, it is accurate, I suppose. The engines are extremely loud. Isn't it funny how like most vehicles on our planet are just powered by explosions? That's pretty. Unless you count the bikes, I suppose. Then, yeah. And most trains. Actually, no. Not that many vehicles are powered by explosions. They're just cars. Just yeah. I have a crazy idea. No, the wheel's too low. Unless we do carrot steerable wings. Oh, wheels. We do carrot. Oh, I see. That's okay. So it's an angle. Okay, that's annoying. One wheel on the front, two wheels on the. I mean, we do want them. That's what's so tricky about this. Move it slightly to the right. This thing just cranks it. What if we just change it up a bit? Like a tiny little bit. As in adding these right here. For the plane to be as close to the ground as possible. Add one to the back. And then take these on both sides, completely flat. And move this one. Nope, that's the wrong one. Move this one. One center of mass. Bit of a random stab in the dark, but I'm willing to try stuff. But I think that square root of -1 is one by the down to 1 divided. Square root of -1 is 1 divided by infinity. It was doing so well. This will go well. Yeah. Okay, it was doing well. What if we move it in front of the center of mass? Okay, then we start steering right. Goes to right as well. No, it has to be on the back. Except it has to be on the back more. How about now? It has to be in the back because if we turn, we wanted to counter that turn. Yes. Which means we launch it. I love how I keep just taking screenshots. I am amazing. I am amazing. Kind of. I mean, absolutely. No doubt in mine. Okay, sweet. Now that we're up in the air, we can just go flying. Sweet. Okay, so where are we flying to? We're flying right here. That's because we have some temperature to measure. Press T to turn on airplane mode. I don't... What does airplane mode mean? Is it... That's an airplane? No, that's the MAKiT Airlines trademark presents flying doohickey. As far as I'm aware, that's what the machine is. No, we don't want to crash. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, the engine's gone actually. Makes the sequence every as if it was a plane instead of a rocket. There is no SAS. T engages SAS! Oh no, I am not using SAS. Why would I ever need SAS? I am doing just fine. Look at Bill in the bottom right corner. Look how happy Bill is. I think it's meant to go supersonic. Oh, it's just fine. We're doing fine. All of my machines are meant to go supersonic. Mostly because we don't have enough fuel to not go supersonic. We kind of need to go supersonic because otherwise we might run out of fuel. Okay, we're getting there. Very, very slowly. Wait, I'm flying to Britain. Isn't this like a... looks similar to Britain. No, because then this would be part of America, which is a big shot, the shape. Flying into an island which looks like Britain, I don't like it. Your flying skills are truly unmatched. I know. I am amazing, after all. When there's more, there's one more bad to use how there was. Hold on, square root of -1. I mean, 1 divided by infinity. That's what you mentioned, right? Check. 1 divided by infinity. Let's think about this. 1 divided by infinity is more like 0, I would say. You can do a limit of 1 divided by x as it approaches infinity, and you will see that it more squares the axis. We're only halfway there. And we're kind of low on fuel a bit, you see. So I guess going up and down this frequently, it's not helping, but we might need to pack more fuel, which will make it even more difficult to take off, if I'm not mistaken. I have better ones. Well, I would love to hear your better ones. Hi, the Physics Universe, welcome. Don't go to the fuel cell plant. Yeah, there's kind of no civilization in between us and the spot we're going, so we might need to kind of restart. We can practice our landing, I suppose. Oh yeah, again, of course I remember. Oh, did you have a different icon? I remember there can be... Well, on Discord I think it was beer, if I'm not mistaken. No, don't flip, no, bad plane. There we go. Best pilot in the galaxy. Are you planning to art stuff? Unfortunately, I can't do art. I'm not that good in art. Players are having fun just like Terminus. I mean, look at Bill in the corner. Look at the happy guy. Look at the happy guy. You can't really see him because of the text. I guess we could just... Whoops. I clicked off the game. Fix OBS, but it's a bit more difficult than it seems. Just in time. Yeah, we're running out of fuel, so I mean, I guess it would be nice to test out the parachutes. What if S is flat? I don't know. I wasn't really scared you up. Because of stress and exams, I am back, and I have good news, bro. Well, it's fine, I understand people have lives to get back to, I understand. I'm just glad you're back. No, now it's country. Okay, so now the tail fin is country. It's just music plane stability debatable. I mean, it's much better than it seems. It's just that we're flying on 4 times the speed. This is what it looks like on 1 time the speed. As you can see, it's much better. But we're flying on 4 times the speed to make the trip a bit quicker. And we're out of fuel. It's good now. Yeah, I'm monetized now. Still news new to me, even though it's been, what, half a year now? So, because everything will be sucked to the center of mass. I mean, that's why all the planets tend to be spheres. Okay, let's try landing this sucker. It shouldn't be all that hard, actually. We can lose... I mean, the more velocity we get, the more control we get. The problem is we're trying to achieve as little of velocity as possible, which sucks because at the same time that means absolutely no control where the plane is going, which means what we need to do is we need to slowly lower, like this. Nothing blew up! I am amazing. I am incredible. Recover the vessel. Oh. Flying the W axis in Kerbal Space Program. Don't worry, interns, I know a shortcut. Proceeds to go into the W axis. I guess you're always in W, it doesn't matter. The point is, we need more fuel. Like a bunch more fuel. Let's try 160. I know it's a bit much, will be a bit on the heavier side, but this will be tricky. Yee-ho-ho-ho! Hee-hee-hee-ha. Alright, cool. Now we have much more fuel. Now I can make the trip in no time. Let's fly a bit higher this time. Try flying high, so let's drag. Great minds think alike. That's precisely what I was going to try, because the problem is we can't fly too high because we still need some oxidizer for our jets, but we can't fly much higher. What if we use rocket fuel actually? Instead of fuel we just use oxidizer and fuel for our jets. Oh, I guess then that would just be a jet. A bit higher, a bit higher. You can do it, buddy, I believe in you. Maybe I should do it on 1 speed, not 4. I could hope. Hi, the Weeble. Too inefficient. I mean, but I would be quicker. Right now it's taking up a pretty long time to get there. Scrubbers, thank you. I hope so too. It would be good for my life in general, because I'm kind of struggling. I've got an ICBM guidance computer lying around. I mean, I could just do it with SAS, but I'm not going to, because we're not suckers, we're professionals. So we're just going to do it like this, and there we go. would need bigger wings. That would help. Yeah, I'm sure we don't have 1 million already. Well, I mean, we're getting there, slowly but surely. Yeah, flying lower means we're a bit more stable, so... But also, I can feel that we're much heavier this time, which makes sense, we are carrying way more fuel. It's the algorithm's fault. I mean, that's not wrong. Algorithm does have all the power in this scenario. The only difference between my most popular videos and least popular is that algorithm gave them more impressions. That's the only statistical difference between them. Statistical, what a really way to put it. The only difference of statistics. Okay, so whenever we go up, our plane tilts right. Which is weird. It's consistently flipping right, as you can see. Because that would mean that it's asymmetrical, right? It has to be asymmetrical if it's only flipping right. Right? Okay. I'm not gonna lie, with a bigger hangar it would be easier, but we blew that money to make a bigger rocket, so... I guess that's what we do now. To measure the temperature. There we go. So when you upload Premiere and we all push your videos. The most important thing when it comes to videos is not click-through rate, it's click-through watch time basically. So it's the ratio of how often the video was shown to how much watch time it got. Which means that if that value is maximized, then the videos will just blow up like crazy. Is that the plane is symmetrical? Is it? It doesn't feel like it's symmetrical, you know? It's tilting a whole bunch. It's tilting a whole bunch to the right. No, seriously, if it was asymmetrical, what would it be? We have thermometers on both sides. Everything is on both sides. Unless something blew up. Everything should be identical both sides. What's your average watch time? For the most recent video, it started around 10 minutes. Right now, I don't know. It is pretty high for the most recent video. Or more recent videos in general. Mostly due to the animations. Which I mean makes sense, that's my whole thing. Making animations. The video I think on the mechanics, however that videos didn't get my review because that video was pushed and didn't do so well. I mean, the reason why the other videos didn't perform as well is because they actually did perform really well, they performed the average of the channel. If you don't count the addition to quantum mechanics video, then everything is just completely normal, and all the videos performed really well. Just back then, when I uploaded addition to quantum mechanics, like 2,000 views was really high for me. Ali was there. Ali can confirm. Holy shit, when that video blew up, that was insane. And right now, we have a second video that kind of blew up already. The Breaking Physics Using Math video got 20,000 views in the first day. Just a lot. There's so many people make a good time and just again, we can see these videos. My thing isn't really viral hits, it's actually quite the opposite. It's the fact that when people join in for the channel, they stay. Everyone stays for the channel. Mainly precisely because I'm not trying to be viral. People who do viral stuff most of the time don't have a community, and I don't like that. I really like the community. I love y'all. Yep, we've lost velocity. You know what? I'm just gonna do it on 1 because that's so much easier. There we go. Whoa! Hi, the theft, huh? What did I say? Science. Oh, did I swear? Is that it? People don't leave, they stay. Prove me wrong, will ya? You don't have what it takes to stay here. Always remember to reverse psychology everyone in your life into... Hi everyone, welcome to yet another episode of Sociopathic Tips with MAKiT. Make a video where we're talking the science channel. Which thing? In the plane. Alright. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's not at all easier in a single time multiplier, so might as well do it forward. I mean, I'm glad we got more fuel for the road, but I am feeling the additional fuel we got for the road. Oh boy, why can't we just... How are rockets more stable in this game than planes? If you click off, you die. No, I can... Look, I can just click off, I can browse Discord, and I can come back, and then I can just keep flying. Done it multiple occasions. There, we're back again. Ninja audio is pretty loud. Well, there we go then. Oh yeah, it really was. I'm so sorry. Let me turn it down even more. There, now it should be much more manageable. We're flying upside down. Okay. No, don't crash over the Pacific. That's a big no-no. They teach you that in pilot school, that you shouldn't crash in the middle of the ocean. You were coming from inside that craft. Hello everyone, welcome into yet another episode of MAKiT Flying. If you click off the video, die. Oh, I see, yeah, that's actually just accurate for all of my videos. The reason why only people who've seen at least parts of the video can comment is because everyone else just died. And that's a fact. 100% of people who haven't seen MAKiT videos will die one day or already have died. That's a fact, that's a scientific fact. Unless you count my Eternal video, but that's beside the point. Doesn't matter. The point is... But no, really, how are rockets this much easier? Casually browsing Discord mid-flight. I mean, okay, in real planes, you usually have computers to, you know, steer them for you. But I don't need computers. I'm a good pilot, so I'm just doing it manually. There we go. 3 mortals watching MAKiT. Yeah, I mean, of course you have immortals watching MAKiT. What do you mean? First of all, Ali is immortal until proven otherwise. We already established that. The Batman is the early 1900s. The planes of the early 1900s were much safer than this flying doohickey, because this flying doohickey is just basically jets steered by a drunk person. Except I'm I'm not even drunk right now. Oh, this would be so much easier. Congratulations, MAKiT. Thank you. I don't know exactly what you are congratulating me for, but I'm always up for some gratification. Ask me from which philosophy did you derive that from? MAKiT's pregnant, congrats. Don't... Devta, don't tell anyone. Gross. 3 more, which means there are less or more than 3. Yeah, that's... I mean, listen, I'm not gonna go into how many immortal people watch my channel, because honestly, I respect their privacy. Baby MAKiT joke. I would absolutely love for... I would absolutely love to be an uncle. A parent? No. No, I am... that would be irresponsible. But an uncle? I would absolutely love to be an uncle. I technically am, I guess. But like an... Yeah... Like, you know, that uncle who's not actually part of the family, except they are called an uncle because, you know, they're really close friends from the parents. That kind of uncle. Being pregnant is gross. It is gross! You have a human inside of you! That is gross! I mean, it is also beautiful, but at the same time gross! It's gross! You won't be able to convince me that it's not. Being an aunt is amazing. I mean, as I mentioned, I guess I am an uncle, but I want to be like a cool uncle. I guess we're pushing your views there, just the videos and analysis. Well, I don't think. Oh, hold on, I'm crashing a bit, ever so slightly. No, I'm not. Ha. Best pilot in the... Okay, let's... Flatline a bit. Stabilizing and flatlining. What am I, pilot or doctor? Yes, garbage. I'll argue with you about pregnancy being gross. Oh yeah, excuses. Lower the quality of the video in the top right corner, bottom right corner. You should have the gear sign. Should be able to click on it. You should be able to lower the quality of the video, conserve data, because you don't really need the video. You just need the audio to argue with me. The video is irrelevant. The video is only an excuse for me to chat with everyone. And let's have it on, because I'm yelling. As a yelling man, 60 seconds pass before I answer. Okay, that's fair. Hi, the Tambe. Welcome. It's on 240p. Okay, that's fair. But I really don't understand your argument there. Like, pregnancy, of course. Okay, what's your definition of gross, I guess? You know what, we should establish that, because that could save us a lot of hassle. Normally, I would just love to argue with you and, you know, just do the typical MAKiT yelling at Ali bit that everyone loves so much. But you know what, let's just go with the short route. What's the definition of gross? Because for me, definition of gross is just organic in an unartistic way. Which means if you have something that's... 144 is my definition of gross. I don't get that reference. I think you... I challenge you to fly that plane with me at 8 meters off the ground. Oh yeah? Hold my beer. After all of this progress we've made, this is going to be a splendid... You know what? Let's wait till we get there. Because it's gross, but... I think that the person inside you is amazing, like... What's creepy, like, holy... No! Okay, for me, sex is also gross. That's like one of the top reasons why I don't want to be in a relationship. Oh my goodness, I sound like an incel. Never mind, strike that. I mean, I am honest, but that just sounds wrong. I sound like an incel. Can we stick to science? Average IQ of a high school student is 105, mine is 160. Is IQ a real thing? I mean, I know it is a real thing, it's just that, is it actually scientific way to measure intelligence? Just intelligence seems a bit too complex to just measure it for like a single value, doesn't it? Grows a unit amount of 144. Oh, I see, okay. I mean, I knew it was a pun, I just didn't know what it was about. Bev is medicine, aka science. Ali! Okay, no, because, okay, you know what? I need to calm down for a second because I almost did the make it yelling at Ali bit again. So let's calm down, let's take a sip of non-alcoholic beverage. Ali, so it's shit. It is also part of science. That's a fan of medicine. I don't know how to make it yelling me in 1 minute. Listen, last time I was yelling at you, you mentioned that like you didn't think of it as funny and you didn't like it. So ever since then, I tried not yelling at you as much as possible. Alright, I'm trying my best. You know how difficult it is for me to not yell at Ali? That's like one of my basic functions is just yelling at you. It goes against my nature. But I'm trying. Is it too much? It's like what the fuck? Okay, up. Prosecuting Bev is the girl, but just having another living thing inside in you is gross. I mean, for me the thing, okay, the saying that you have another human inside of you, that was more of a bit. But for me, the reason why it's gross is because it's like, I consider everything that's organic, if you want to talk about beauty of organic things, that unless they are artistic, for me, everything organic is gross. Unless something is artistic, then I prefer inorganic. That's actually why I feel like I like industrialism so much. So like industrial architecture. Many people hate it. I absolutely love it. Living in a city full of factories is something that most people would hate, but I absolutely love it. Then gross equals complicated. Reverse entropy. I mean, yeah, life is. There's... hold on. Silicon-based complication inside chips doesn't bother me. It's not artistic, it's not organic, and I like it. Bill's in a completely unstable plane. I have to listen to this. Bill is doing just fine. Look at my man, Bill. Also, Bill is running out of fuel. Oh, we're so close. Okay. Oh, don't fall now. That would be silly. How did I just switch time warp? Artistic isn't always nice. Yeah, but that's, you know, of course I'm not trying to make like an exact definition for grossness for me, because that's, you know, not something I'm capable of. I'm just saying like a general rule of thumb. So artistic doesn't have to always be nice, but it's tasteful most of the time, in my opinion. Don't you have TAS on that? What is TAS? Unless you mean SAS, but I personally refuse to use SAS. I don't know what TAS is. I'm not all that good. I'm assuming it's some automatic system for something. SAS, yeah. No, I refuse to use SAS because I'm just too good of a pilot to use SAS, you see. I'm trying to prove that you don't need SAS in the Kerbal Space Program to fly, and so far every single mission I've ever done was me just flying manually. I'd say pregnancy is pretty tasteful. Okay, from a medical point of view, it's incredible. From a medical point of view, you're basically taking individual cells, growing them into an organ, and then that organ just becomes another copy of yourself. That's incredible. But like, there is too much. First of all, it's too moist. It is way too moist to not be called gross. Okay? The entire 9 months are just so unnecessarily moist. Or actually necessarily moist, I suppose. Oh, I don't like it. Hit game Among Us, just crime wolf. Yes, precisely, Tilly. That's precisely what it is. We're running out of fuel. Bill, you're fine. Trust me. Don't mind, don't mind me saying that we're running out of fuel. I'm just joshing with you. Oh, wait. We're almost there. Flying doohickey has no operational SAS modules. I misclicked T. Okay. Was it the thing? Measure temperature of flight above 1700 meters. Oh no. Okay. Well, I kind of forgot to read the control. 1700. Wait, that's a rocket height. Can we? Oh, can we even reach that high? I wouldn't call moist. It's full on wet. Wet is just moist, except more of it. I like how whenever you copy paste that thing, Krish, you also include the I'm N. I like you make it flying is gross. It is splendid. I'm flying on 4th. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I'm actually flying on quadruple time. Because if I fly on lower time, it would be much easier. There we go. I'm flying in a vehicle that's called Flying Air Doohickey, okay? Remember the etymology of moisturizer. I don't know, for me, moist is a fine word, you know? Also, many people actually consider the word moist itself to be gross. I don't know. Moist is pretty fine. Runny is horrible. It doesn't even sound like what it means. Speed jump on the tip of the Pacific Ocean. Moisturize is also an odd word. I mean, I don't know, moisturize, it's... I would argue moisturize is pretty good. I mean, you have the word moist and moisturized. Well, that's exactly what it sounds like. Moist is a very awkward movement of the lips. Which... maybe moist... Rancid was like moist and runny. No, runny is just an awful word. It doesn't... It sounds like... It sounds like running. Keb was to send a Doom for a contract you haven't even read. Yeah, that is a Keb space program moment. Oysterize. Is oysterize a real word? Carcinization is great. Carcinization is probably one of the best words out there. Catastrophic is pretty good, as Climate Town mentioned. To make more oystery. Oh, so it is exactly what it sounds like. Never mind. Make it. Is your refrigerator running? No, actually, it got into an accident. It got run over by a car, and right now it's in a wheelchair. But I mean, nice of you to mention it. It's right next room. It's great. Better go plug it in. And now, kids, it's time for me to go on an unhinged rant about irony, meta-irony, and post-irony to explain that joke that Ali just did. Hi, the ninja. Comminative. Oh, yeah, that's the word I definitely do not know. Yeah, Bill, I don't think you'll make it there, if I'm to be honest. I mean... well, let's just say the odds aren't great. Yeah, we have to fly this high. 17.6. We're at 8 currently. I don't think there's enough air up there for us to fly. Is your fridge working? I mean, listen. Can't argue with results. I find going in circles annoying. What? We changed the topic. We changed the topic to different wards from pregnancy. We're not going in circles. Never experienced pregnancy is very the highest say it's. I mean, okay. I may be wrong. Do you all ever just come up with a bit and then halfway through this bit you realize that it's actually a trade-off of funny and just weird, and then you just question your life choices and you start thinking if maybe you should finish the bit or if you should just keep it for yourself because you don't want to say it anymore. Isn't gross make it penalty gross close case ammo. I mean, Ali, I don't mean to be that guy, but I am always correct about all stuff and everyone who disagrees with me is wrong. So I would just like to check your facts because I don't want to point the fingers, but I am correct always. So, you know. Also, let's debate. This debate was gross and not. This very objective thing. What's your opinion on rats? Oh, rats are great. I love rats. Rats are basically mice, except more. Rats are just more micey mice. It's great. Make it wrong. I said it. Ali, but I'm always correct. I can't be wrong. I don't know what to tell you. It's the law. It's the MAKiT's law. It says I'm always right. Moors and rats are similar, one is more sneaky than the other. That is true. Wait, yeah, moors are just under... Also, I mean, Elliot recently posted about how scientists... can't even say that bit, just Elliot... Yeah, Elliot over the... I love it. Scientists managed to get a mouse and rat. Which also is a wild thing, isn't it? That we just can make new animals out of already existing ones. Currently petting my pet tarantula. You got a tarantula. What's their name? MAKiT is egoistic, optimistic, speculative, personal with sociopath mind. What? Where'd you get that? I'm not egoistic. Everyone else is for holding all the resources. Also, I'm not optimistic, although you know, my life will be amazing. And I'm not speculative, although my life will be amazing. Keep that thing away from me. You know what's insane in my opinion? The fact that we consider spiders to be like terrifying. This is really interesting in my opinion, because it's not like, it's a very deep human response, isn't it, to consider spiders terrifying. It's a very common thing, it's very human, but like, why do we consider spiders scary from like an evolutionary perspective? That's what I find fascinating. I should really look it up. Spiders equal to small crabs. There are so... People don't see it most of the time because they most of the time just look at pictures of crabs. But when you look at videos of crabs or crabs in real life, you truly realize just how horrifying they are, precisely because they are just move like a spider, except they are so much bigger. I would recommend to everyone here to look up coconut crab and watch a video of them moving. It is unsettling, and I absolutely love it. I'm addicted to coconut crab opinions. MAKiT is always right. If you disagree, you can be fed to the alligator. Finally, someone gets it! Crabs are my favorite animal. Tilly, that's correct. They are. They are the best. They will also be included what humans are commonly scared of. Yeah, but for snakes, you have a reason, right? Like, if you have a poisonous snake, if you stepped on it, it would bite you, you die. If someone evolves to be scared of snakes, then they won't go quite as closely to snakes, and because of that, snakes will have less chance to bite them, and they will survive. Makes sense. But for spiders? So there either is an evolutionary reason for us to be scared of spiders, or if it's like a genuine error of our brain, and I find it fascinating. After my birthday, I kept it and just crushes tell me. Animals, I know it's safe for me. You find under your bed. I read it as under your pillow, and I really questioned the logistics, but under your bed that makes a lot more sense. There are deadly spiders. Yeah, but first of all, deadly spiders are pretty rare. Like, really, really rare. Scorpions are small lobsters then. I guess also scorpions, what a terrifying combination, isn't it? It's basically like a spider, except with a massive stinger. It's just great. Tarantula I have is mostly venomous. There's something, that's good. Spider plus crab equals scorpion. No, spider plus crab plus a lobster is a scorpion. Scorpions are scary. Have you ever had one kill you in Animal Crossing? Terrifying. That does sound terrifying. Can you imagine? You know what? Let's land this because we kind of won't be able to make it anyway. Yeah. Bill, don't worry. You'll be fine. I'm a professional. Trust me. Trust me, Bill. I'm a professional. Don't mind the turbulence, everything is fine. All we need to do is just do a flip. There we go. It's funny how I read Ali's comments in her voice like Morgan Freeman. I actually don't. I'm extremely egocentric. I think that's what the word means, right? I'm just vain, so I just read everyone's comment in my voice. Actually, except Tefta's comments, I just realized. I read Tefta's comments in the Tefta podcast, cock podcast voice, basically. I wish I had a voice like Morgan Freeman. Yeah, that's just relatable. Who doesn't? Get in line. And smooth. Smooth as a cucumber. Nothing even broke. Wow, that was an exquisite landing. The plane is completely intact. What kind of podcast make it? The colors of Chaos Clutch, of course. I just shortened it because it's weird that brains can emulate someone's voice in their head. What's even crazier is that we can't process voice well enough to actually simulate it in our brain. So our brains just pretend to know what other people sound like. So like if you read someone's comment in their voice, the more you focus on their voice, the less in their voice it is, because we just don't have the capacity for that. So all of us have our own inner voice, right? That little voice that reads stuff for us. So when you're reading a book, you're reading it in that voice. But that's not really a voice, that's just you understanding letters and words. And because of that, the more you focus on that voice, the more you realize it's not actually there and we're just basically hallucinating it. Not everyone has a mind's eye or internal monologue. Really? I did not know that. Wait, you mean tell me there are some people who like... who is listening to your internal monologue? Of course, my fourth dimensional audience, because I am the main character, and you know, since everyone else is an NPC, then the only interesting things to ever happen to me, and that's why I need this internal monologue, so that, you know, my fourth dimensional audience would just have something interesting to look at. I mean, inner voice is a bold statement. I didn't say that everyone had an inner voice. I just said we. I was referring to the internal voice havers. As a mind's eye design prototypes. Also, isn't mind's eye something you can develop? Because I, for example, am great at basically picturing things in 3 dimensions, but I don't think it's a coincidence. I'm pretty certain mind's eye is something you can develop. I don't think it's a... I think it's just a skill, like any other. My internal monologue does not stop. I wish he could just shut up. I think that's called schizophrenia, Tilly. Not the voice of you, but the voice of multiple people. I mean, yeah, you can just imagine voices of Andy as... For me, I can... Me too, Tilly. Ali, you... Aren't you like a med student? You should know better. That's schizophrenia. How about naming it to Metavision? Is it? I don't think it's meta. Meta was just vision of vision. Metavision would be like seeing your own eyes. My own voice, not schizo. I mean, if it can't shut up, that certainly seems like an auditory hallucinations, what it's called. I don't know. I ain't a doctor. I'm just a streamer. You don't sound like what you think you do. Oh no, I am fully aware of what I sound like. You know why? Because I spend around 1 to 3 hours a day just reviewing clips of my own voice and just going over them once and second time and the third time and the fourth time to make sure that the cut is just right and listening over and over again. So trust me, I know exactly what I sound like and I absolutely hate it. I absolutely hate my voice. Vision of vision as a vision of future vision. Oh, I guess that's post-meta. Takes me 2 hours to fall asleep because of that. I mean, that's actually a pretty common thing. But you should look into different ways to fix it. For example, you can cut off... You can You can get less screen time before you try falling asleep, and that should help. Because just because you attribute it to your own inner voice doesn't mean it is actually that inner voice fault. And most of the time it's just standard insomnia cases. Hallucination before, during a mental breakdown once. It's spiderweb. I don't think I've ever had any hallucinations, and I really don't want to have them. I really like my perception, and I mean, I get why people smoke different drugs and intake them in all forms, but I don't like it because I like my perception. I do imagine different people constantly because it helps me with my decisions. Like, it's much easier to criticize my own ideas if it's another person criticizing it, but since I don't have all the people, like, available to me 24/7, I just imagine them into existence, but I've never hallucinated anyone. So that's quite concerning. Make us agree in my opinion. He just says it because he listens to it every day. That could be it. I wouldn't say I have a great voice. I have a very average voice. I know tarantulas eat people. Short med students. Alright, let's go for a flight. Because I feel like it. I'm pretty certain these are same. Let's take a swivel, because of course, maybe some coupling. Because we just have so much money throw away, we might as well. Let's try to use that decoupler. What is it? Escape trajectory? Entry was wild. That's not good. I mean, I'm glad it wasn't back in the past. You don't have them now, though, right? Right? You'll just casually have so many concerning symptoms. Don't have any more. Good! Good, that's really good. I think I'm gonna do bad flies, get my pin out. Gonna eat 5 semi. I'm pretty certain flies are. You know what? No, never mind. I'm not certain. I'm lying. Let's go for a flight. I mean, yeah, let's go for a flight. Just might as well. Why not? Given how we'll have this massive hangar and given how we have some money, might as well. This will be a pretty expensive rocket. It better pay off with science. Of course, we're gonna use Tempest because because we can. 10,000. It's actually not all that expensive. We are like MAKiT patients. No, it's not. No. I don't offer any solutions, right? I'm not qualified to offer any solutions. I didn't do any medical research, nothing. I didn't study medicine. That's why whenever any one of my friends mentions to me a concerning symptom, I always go to Ali. Ali can confirm it. I bug Ali all the time with concerning symptoms because every single fucking friend I have just keeps developing concerning symptoms and they just brush it off as if, oh yeah, that's a normal thing, and I have to be like, no, that's not normal. That's pretty bad. You should worry. You should take care of yourself. And it's terrifying. Do you know how annoying it is to be the healthiest person? Like, you all know what lifestyle I live, and I'm still like the healthiest person out of all of my unhealthy friends. I guess that's yeah, I know, it's not that fair for comparison. I don't want to fix your problems. I just want you to don't have any problems. The fixing your problems is precisely that you wouldn't have any problems, but I'm not qualified to fix all the problems, which just would be so much easier if you just didn't have any problems. Please take care of your health for me, if you wouldn't mind. Ah. I'm staying at US, as in United States of apple pie, aiming for our troops, freedom loving US. As they say, your friends are similar to you. I don't have any concerning symptoms. You can trust me on that. Well, MAKiT, you do some concerning stuff like poisoning yourself and going psycho that one time. Which one? I go psycho in a healthy way because, as I mentioned, I don't mess with my perception, which means if I go psycho, I have a reason. And most of the time I don't go psycho, I go weird, but I'm a weird person, what can you do? And yeah, I do some concerning stuff, but I do them so rarely, it's not like a big problem. Smoking, I don't know, 20 cigarettes a day for a month is much orders of magnitude worse than just making acid once every 3 months. Standard, you went wild. Yeah, but I mean, as I mentioned, I'm a weird guy. That standoff was pretty normal. Considering my life, that's a pretty average scenario actually. I am more impressed with the fact that you didn't cave in. That's way more impressive. I'm genuinely impressed with that. That was like some we don't negotiate with terrorists shit, and I just, you have my respect for that. That was concerning. Did I endanger my life in any serious way? No, I didn't. I love how he's floating. Oh, thank you, Sam. Listening to quantum mechanics was fire. Well, I'm glad you liked it. It was pretty popular. A lot of people did. There's a tree that has various hallucinogenic compounds. There's DMT from parts of it. As the Ananthera tree. May I put that up? No, because my phone's... Oh, my phone isn't dead yet. It's getting there though. Hold on. I have to plug it in. Tonight I'm going out, but not in a fun way. I'm going out to script a video. Rather continue scripting the video. I need my phone and laptop charged. I just think better at night. That's why I like cities. It's great at night. In the more rural areas, it's pretty boring because it's just dark. That's it. One city is really nice. Going up the river, you would have across the river. I don't panic. Did I go? First of all, whoa, you're spilling some stuff. Hold on, let me look at it. Going up the river. I didn't even do it there. Our guy is going out. As I mentioned, I'm going out to script a video. Because at night there's less people. I'm not going out for anything fun. Across the river. By the way, another thing. Did we do it right? We did. Sweet. We all know that all Americans live in Florida, and those who don't live in Texas and California. No, wait, all old people live in Florida. Never mind. Scratch that. Scratch that. Take that back. There are only 2 whoops! Whoops, these rockets kind of... Whoops. Whoops, you mind? You might... Let go. Let go. Let go. There we go. Okay. We're back to playing the game. No, we're not, don't worry. I'm just flying in the background. Ah. I can meet some people doing research on stuff. That's sick. Why did you just keep bringing up the spider? I messed up. Let's revert to the vehicle assembly actually. And you know what? Let's change up our rocket a bit. How about we just go up and then we do additional boosters because we don't have enough boosters. That's the problem. Like the most stable rocket possible. There we go. Sweet. Now don't crash and burn, ideally, please. Lamppost, don't stop bullying Ali. Lamppost. Oh, I turned all of them on. Whoops. How about we go up? Revolutionary idea. Thank you. You can tell I'm a rocket scientist because I figured out that we should go up. Ah, that long legs actually spiders? That long legs aren't spiders. Precisely, yeah. I remember hearing somewhere that they're not spiders. See up. Whoops. Whoa, whoa. We're fine. Bill, don't worry. I would never let anything happen to you. I'll go for 90. Extend it out a bit. That's enough. Going up. Most crabs unreal. Heretic! Blasphemy! Did I mention that I did an extremely dangerous chemical reaction today? And it went alright? And so right now the video that I've been working on for a while, I have all the reactions ready for it. Well, it was mostly just one. But all the practical aspect of that video is finished. That's kinda cool. And on the Patreon only Discord channel, I posted the photo of the thing which I was working with. I mentioned that. I just wanted to flex that I actually was productive today. Because that's rare for me. This scary chemical experiment. I mean, every single chemical experiment is scary if you do it recklessly enough. It's all about safety. And I did it with adult supervision. Also called with, also called asking Harry from Scrap Science for how to do it safely. Scary is a relative term. Damn it! Revert flight. Equal assembly. Like, think of it this way. If you have an old rusty knife and you cut your stomach open, that's scary. But if a surgeon does it with a clean surgery thingamajig, I forgot what it's called for a second, scalpel, then there's no problems. The same way, the only way my experience would be scary if I'm an idiot. But fortunately, I am always right, which means they are just fine. Two courses that I had for the day. Well, good for you. That is productive. No, what's important is to just be productive. It doesn't matter how much. Because for me, I was just one experiment. That's all I did. I didn't work on much end of any videos. That's pretty funny. Don't mind me just posting memes mid space flight. Isn't it then a kink to get cut but clean knives? I don't know what classifies as a kink. And honestly, I'm a bit too afraid to ask at this point. Can I rotate? Oh, I can rotate. Okay, sweet. And if you wouldn't mind going this way, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up, stay up. There we go. Okay, so that wasn't ideal. Don't worry though. We can just slow down like this. Point ourselves toward just the 90 degrees. I don't think this is gonna work out great, to be honest. Yeah, okay, well. Back to equal assembly. Okay, that wasn't good. Lamppost, are you okay? A kink is anything you enjoy. I don't think that's the definition. Okay. Let's remove these. They're too small anyway. And let's replace them with something much better. And by that I mean more of these. Now, yeah, they do collide with the thing up the top, but we can fix that by just adding more fuel. That's gonna work out great. I can already tell. Oh, yes. All right. Time to launch. Self-insert fan fiction. What is Divine Comedy about? I actually haven't heard of it. Just like, and this when they put 6 tags in the hexagonal way. I mean, I don't really care about the hexagonal way. I just need 6. because 6 is more than 4, at least, right? It is 6. Okay, I need to check my source on this, but I'm pretty certain 6 is more than 4. That's why I'm adding 6. As you can see right now, we're cruising. Now we should heat up like crazy. There we go. Yeah, that's what I like to see. Well, that's not really what I like to see, but that's what's happening, so. Now, these are not going to blow up because we disconnect them. Ah! See, it's fine. Now, all we need to do is just make sure that we don't fly into any. Then, we're basically bombed our base. How sweet. Now, we just need to point up. Enable them up and wait till we fly up into the air. 6 is more than 4, that's a bold assumption. I know, I said that I will check my sources soon, right? To give me a second. And go to some walk, have fun, y'all. Yeah, I'll be ending the stream soonish too, actually. Good luck, Ali, have fun. Now we can keep extending it. Move this lower. There we go. Wait, is this yet like escape trajectory? What's this blue one? What was this blue thing? What happens if we just fly into the blue thing? Okay, here's the thing. I'd like to move up. Third time an orbit. I mean, we're not really trying an orbit, we're trying an escape trajectory for the contract. What we're actually trying to achieve. Because when it comes to orbit, that's easy. We already have a guy in orbit, we already did that. We did it twice. One time we did it on accident. Going into orbit is easy. The trick is the fact that I want it for a contract. Yeah, I should have been doing it on an angle. It's working out so much better. Yeah. Well, note to self, I suppose. No, maybe we can still make it. Are you on easy mode? I actually don't know. We've created, I think, 3 wards on the hardest and 1 on the normal. So I don't know which one we're on. I think this is the easy mode because we can revert. Whoops. 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 It doesn't count as an escape trajectory, which I mean, it makes sense. Medieval quote written by the is about journey from going on the deepest paths of hell to reaching heaven with him shitting on the church. Cool. Easy mode is more difficult. That seems a bit counterintuitive. Why is it called an easy mode then? Okay, I think I'm done for today. You know what? The last couple of live streams were really long, and I think it's fair that we call this one a shorter. Just a 2-hour long live stream. Only easy for noobs. Ah, I see. But I am a noob. Well, I'm a professional pilot, practically. Incredible piloting skills. But anyhow, for now, I suppose that'll be it. Thank you everyone so much for watching, and have a great day. Bye.